Welcome everybody to today's episode where I will be talking about LEGO Ninjago Season 10, March of the Oni. March of the Oni takes one line from an early Season 8 episode and turns it into a short season. The ninja, now with new headgear, face off against the Oni army in another battle with endgame level stakes. Only one LEGO set was released to coincide with the season, so to compensate, I'll include the Wave 1 Legacy sets in the review portion later on. The Wave 1 Legacy sets were released alongside the lone March of the Oni set, so this strikes me as sensible.
Prepare for the darkness. Destruction. The end of Ninja.
March of the Oni is supposed to be the climactic final battle between good and evil, but its grand story is limited to this very restrictive 4-episode format. This had the potential to be poignant, but its short length really kills it. The season actually has decent episodes, but together they don't make for a memorable experience. Omega is supposed to be a powerful last boss who'll effortlessly ravage Ninjago City with his Oni army, but in reality he's nothing more than an average one-season villain. His portrayal is weak and he's not very menacing. Jay asking Nia to be his Yang is cringe, and it's a very obvious last-minute addition. Garmadon volunteers to help the ninja in a move that seems nonsensical given the context. Someone in Season 8 said that the reincarnated Garmadon would only have his evil attributes brought back, but in March of the Oni, he's given actual complexity. This maneuver makes no sense, and the explanation for this will probably be overly cheesy.
A man has fallen into the river in Lego City. Start the new rescue helicopter.
The LEGO sets are as follows. The Oni Battle Pack is overpriced, but it's a fine way to get the Oni if you're into minifigures. The Spinjitzu sets are okay. They're not as cool or as iconic as the original metal spinners, but those confections were untouchable status symbols, and these are fine new age replacements. The Samurai mech is too small for what it's trying to represent. The Golden Dragon looks disproportionate, but its price is very forgiving. Golden Lloyd and Chad Overlord are really cool minifigures, and this is an easy way to get them. Kai's Blade Cycle and Zane's Snowmobile is actually a decent dual bike set. The vehicles are sizable recreations, and the side builds don't feel like they're bumping up the price. Jay's Stormfighter has a really smooth mechanism that splays its wings. It looks plain in its deactivated state, but it looks majestic when its wings are folded out. Cole's Earth Driller has good builds, but it feels like it needs something extra to justify its $50 price point. The Monastery of Spinjitzu looks pristine, and it's easily the best set from this wave. The Ultra Dragon is substantial, but it looks messy because its build is low contrast white on white construction, and the brick built dragon heads do not look particularly good. Monastery Training is a small impulse buy, but it's a fine way to get loose parts and decent minifigures. March of the Oni had potential, but it needs to either be converted into a full-length special or be given another episode to develop. It's a structural mess, and its short length undermines its endgame level stakes.